right, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Dixon here with MLM Monday, episode 104. Super excited to connect with each and every single one of you today and looking forward to being here on the show. Yes, this stream's coming to you on Tuesday. We had some new equipment here, travel on Monday, and we're pumped to get this episode in here for the week and are looking forward to connecting with each of you. Now, if you're watching live and you've been watching live for a long time, go ahead and comment below watching live. If you're watching on replay or recording, go ahead and comment in watching on replay and where you're watching from. Would love to connect with you more. So today's topic is the question of what are you going to do to play bigger? Now, playing bigger is a really interesting thought here in this space because playing bigger means to take whatever it is that you have in your mind of your 1 year or 2 year or 3 year or 5 year goal and saying, what would I change today if that goal was 10 times larger than it is right now? What would I shift in what I'm doing or what I'm about or who I'm being if that 1 year, 2 year, 3 year goal was 10 times larger? It's a powerful question, and it all comes down to impact. You know, I had the opportunity to meet with a large manufacturing company earlier this morning that's opening up another direct sales business. And a lot of my meetings during the week are like that. They're different companies that are already selling direct to consumer or already have a great product they're selling online or in stores. And they're saying, hey, we want to start a referral marketing company. We want to, have a tribe of people who are passionate about our product, promoting it and sharing it with others. And what's really interesting is even on the small opportunities there, we're talking about goals all the time that's like, how do we get to $1 million a month in revenue as the first initial goal, the first benchmark. And some of these companies, do 10, 15, 20, $100 million a month in revenue through the referral marketing channels. But when we think about initial goals or meeting with people in the beginning, even for them, we're always talking about how do we get to $1 million a month in revenue. So if you're a direct salesperson and you're here checking out the show and watching this information, think about your own group and maybe the rank you set for yourself and ask yourself what life would be like if you were 10 times that, right? If you looked at, if you're a rank 2 right now, if you were a rank 20 in your compensation plan or rank 12 in your compensation plan, if you were 10 times higher in the group and what that would mean about you and everything you've put together. If you're running your own direct sales business or referral marketing business, ask the question about what would you have to do if you were going to be 10 times larger in revenue than where you are today, and what that would mean about the amount of customers you're serving or the amount of independent representatives you'd have in the field helping others. These are all really key components that make a massive difference in your life. What would you do differently today? Maybe there'd be less manual processes that you do as you run the business and you might automate more. Maybe instead of doing personal mentorship, you might use some AI and tools here in the system to make sure that every single brand new rep has the mentorship they require to be successful and the path for them to follow. Maybe you'd look at your business more like a franchise and you'd say, okay, how do we systematize this so that anybody and everybody, no matter what their background is, can plug in and run in our process? Right? McDonald's is always this amazing story because McDonald's for the 50 plus years it's been what it is today, right? It allows a 16-year-old who's never worked for anyone in their life before to have their first job and to create value in the marketplace. They're a blueprint for allowing that to be able to happen. Now, when you look at your direct sales business and your teams and what you're doing in running your company, you have a blueprint that people can follow and win. One of the tools I've encouraged a lot of clients to create is very simple. Your action steps in the first 7 days, your action steps in the first 30 days. Asking the question of what do we really want people to do in the first 7 days and the first 30 days? It's a powerful question to ask, and the answers are remarkable. Because if you'll actually take the time to do that work and then take that roadmap to your group or to your company or your tribe that you're building, now there's a path to run on. Now you can make small tweaks and adjustments as you start to get feedback from the marketplace, and you can dominate and win with that. Now, when you start to look at how do you now implement your 7-day plan or your 30-day plan across a tribe of people who have never done this before, that's where you get to ask a lot of questions about, well, what technology should be involved, right? what are the things that people are doing right now that are actually making a big difference? And those are a lot of the conversations I get to have each day. So even on this live stream, as you're checking it out and asking yourselves these big questions, know if you need help in that arena or suggestions, or you want to actually hear from people who have done that and are doing that right now, send me a private message here on Facebook. We'd love to connect with you. Reach out to our team. We'd love to connect with you. If you're in the space and you're already providing a service to the space, like I see Jay's watching live here. I know he runs comp plans for the space. I see Ed and Charity are reps here in the space. Michael's a rep here in the space watching the show. You each have different things you bring to the space and what you do, right? You want to ask about how can you inspire your client to see things as phases and to play bigger? And how can you do that yourself? What would be that next step for you? Because the only thing limiting your impact is your vision of what it can be. It really is. It is your vision of what it can be. You take a moment today, and I encourage you just to step back, set your phone down, and just think for a moment. Just let go of what is right now and ask yourself that question. Is what would naturally have to occur for whatever it is, the project is you're working on, to be 10 times larger than it is in the next 2 years? It's a powerful question to ask. Most people don't ask it. If you do that, you're going to see some interesting things around the corner. Thank you so much for jumping on live, guys, and letting me share some thoughts. Pumped to connect with you as always. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk with you soon. Bye for now.